once more.
3, 2, 1, go! And 3, 2, 1, go! H&R Drone Racing, H&R Drone Racing, H&R Drone Racing! Yeah! Welcome to the show, the H&R Drone Racing Show!
And I'm Harry.
Richard.
And thanks very much for tuning in this week for another exciting episode we've got planned for you today.
That's right. And on our channel, we do lots of different things, builds, projects, stunts. We try and do everything, really.
Yes, we try and...
Try our best.
Try our best. And make sure you like and share and comment as much as you want. Cheers.
That's right, and we got some comments on the last one, so that's why we're doing this one. So what's this one all about, Harry? Yeah. Why are we
so in the
making
last
this video?
episode we did in this particular series was we sent the Team Black Sheep Caipirinha to
highly modified by us.
Yeah, modified.
It's not really that anymore. It's something more.
It's something else, and it runs Autopilot and it took
RC
off,
Wing.
and we sent it off into there. And then we ran an autonomous mission.
That's right. So you launched it on our catapult.
Showed you how to do it
manually.
So if you haven't seen that episode, make sure you click the link above.
That's right. So we launched it manually, got it into the air off from the catapult, then engaged the auto waypoint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we came in and landed after.
And it worked successfully. So we had a couple of comments about that. So some people suggested make the
full flight.
Full flight. So
from takeoff to flight to landing. So without further ado, we're going to start that sequence. And we're going to do the
auto takeoff, or also known in Autopilot as
takeoff in caps.
In caps.
Yeah, we got to have the caps. No exclamation mark, just caps.
No, just caps. So
we're going to do that, and it's always interesting because in this particular one, we're not just going to throw it.
No.
This plane needs
with the catapult.
That's right, our own design.
Yes. So here goes. This should be exciting. So we're going to go into auto takeoff in 3, 2. Well, before we do that, thanks so much to our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Check the links out below.
And thank you very much for tuning in. So, this should be exciting. We're launching in 3,
2, 1, go!
Okay, so here we are back on the computer. And what have we been up to, Richard?
Okay, so in the last one, just to give you a little recap, we did a waypoint mission. It was pretty successful, wasn't it?
Yes.
4 points around our aerodrome field.
Yes.
Went pretty well, and then manually came in, landed, took off manually. So the goal in this one is to do one step in the direction of completely autonomous flight mission.
So the next step.
The next step in that goal
is auto takeoff
on a catapult.
On a catapult, yes.
So that's not too much to us, is it?
Yes, there you
quite ambitious.
So what we don't want to see is that we want to see a clean takeoff, but what we don't want to see is it shoots off the launcher and then straight to the ground
because it doesn't accelerate enough.
Yeah, or the other option is it doesn't delays too much and then prop strikes the catapult, which we don't want to see. So,
no, not particularly.
And we want to get the timing right, so when we kick it, it ignites. So that's our theory. That's what our goal.
So in the world of Autoplane, it's kind of a trial and error thing.
Yes.
So it might be a couple of mishaps. You never know, we might get on the first one.
Oh, fingers crossed.
I mean, that's the
ultimate
best
goal.
Ultimate one. I mean, like you just hit it 50 times and it goes perfectly. I mean, that'd be a great video.
All 50. It's 100 out of 100.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't get better than 100.
You just kind of like.
You can get 101.
You could get it. Well, what's
like 101 Dalmatians. What's it?
What's the 1%?
1% is
like someone just like going at it as they went past.
Yeah, or giving it a like, giving this video a like is the 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the extra.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
You can do that. Okay, so okay.
1% is that thumbs up. Yeah,
that's right. It all helps. Okay,
it all helps. Thanks so much.
Okay, so we've got the Caipirinha here. It's just sitting there. We've been configuring it in the background with the old Ardupilot.
So we jumped onto the computer.
We did like what, 6 or 7.
Quite a few different parameters. We hope that it's going to do it. We don't know.
So just to give you an idea of what we kind of did, because I mean nobody wants to see numbers. It's pretty boring. So basically, the idea for this particular test is we're going to have it sit on the hopper, right?
Yeah.
All tension in with the bungees.
Locked in, ready to go.
Okay, and then what's going to happen is going to engage auto function.
You're going to flick that switch.
The takeoff.
Just sit there, do nothing.
Do nothing. That's what we want it to do. Nothing. At this stage. And then one of us is going to kick that pedal, or actually the servos will raise in preparation for the flight.
Yes.
Then nothing, no prop start or anything like that, just sitting there quietly. Then, do you arm it then, just as a sudden? I guess you would arm it, otherwise something bad would happen. You have to have it armed.
I don't know.
No, you have to have it armed. Otherwise, it won't do it. Yeah. So yeah, you'd have it armed.
Oh, you can't go in auto mode. It's the same kind of
So you'd arm it, then hit the auto function, then the flaps and ailerons would go up, right?
Yeah.
Still no prop movement at this stage. You can go and have a coffee. You can go and play chess. Watch a film. Come back. It'll still be sitting there. That's the idea, right?
That's the idea. And then
you hit that catapult button.
Yes.
That shoots off the launcher as it's engaged.
Goes to 100% throttle.
Goes straight to 100% throttle, full up,
and then hopefully
and climbs to 50 meters flat tacker.
50 meters or 60 meters?
I think it's 50 meters. 50 or 60 meters at full.
50 meters. Yes.
At full throttle. That's the idea at this point in time.
Yes.
No delay.
Yes.
So as soon as that
and then it gets level flight, and then it will go into a loiter around that point over there.
Around the takeoff pad. That's this
the goal. That's the goal.
No. That's this run, because we may have to do this a couple of times.
Yeah.
We might not.
We might.
Ideally, we just like.
Yeah, just get it the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, we've done that. Okay. So we're going to go and put it on the launcher.
Yeah, and just to show you what we got it on. We got it on the switch. See this one.
Takeoff.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's which one.
And we. That's excitement. That's excitement. Amber. Thank you.
And then you're just like really nervous. And then you're like, is it going to do it?
I don't know, but it's exciting.
And it's just like,
go.
I mean, that's all part of it.
Go for launch.
That excitement and thrill of like, will it? Won't it? We'll find out.
Yeah,
it's exciting.
It's exciting. So here we go. We're going to go outside. We're going to put it on the launcher. And
we're just going to do a little test
and see if it works. It's obviously not going to take off, but we're going to see if something happens.
See if those
parameters work.
So we just configured it inside, and now we're going to we've got it in stabilized mode, and we're just going to simulate it. So the idea will be, it kicks at the ramp. So it's going to be sitting on the launcher like this. Oh, down here. Yeah, and it's going to be all the way back down, pulled back down here, sitting like that. Then Harry's going to stomp the switch. I got to go stomp. And then it'll fly up, and then it'll engage full throttle, full up. Well, yeah. And climb to 50 meters. That's the idea. So we're not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate it from the side, because I don't want to engage the catapult. Yeah. So I'll try and get on the same vector. So we should see that the flaps go to fall up when Harry changes it. Should go up, and then it should go to max throttle. It's max throttle when I simulate the climb. Okay, so here we go. And take off.
Take off.
Yep, so small deflection means
stabilize.
Okay, ready? Okay, so this is takeoff. Okay, when I gotta click arm. Okay, ready? So nothing should happen. Are you good? Yep. Okay, so I got throttle at 0. Here we go.
Armed.
Wait for tone. Good sound. Take off. So it's all good. It's all good. So nothing should happen until Harry kicks the switch. So you ready, Harry? Yeah, so I kick the switch, and away you go, Richard. Okay, get ready to dismount. Ready?
Oh,
ready to dismount. Kick the switch and...
Disarmed.
Okay. We'll try again, hang on. Yep, so that should be all good. It's all you, Richard. Okay.
Disarmed.
Try again. It doesn't give you the best confidence. There you go. So it went that time. So maybe an angle issue? I'm not sure. Okay, takeoff mode. Takeoff mode confirm. Okay, ready? Good luck. We got tone. Throttle is at minimum, hands off sticks. There you go. So there you go. Hang on, stabilize mode. Yep. Okay, we'll try it again for luck. Okay, so there you go. So exciting. Maybe I didn't give it enough kick. Yank. I mean, it comes off the launch had a pretty good kick, so we might have to adjust that if you want. Okay. We might have to. Hang on. Takeoff mode, and then
Armed.
Takeoff mode and armed. Yeah, armed now. Yep. So you. There you go. Right. So what's that? A probability of like stabilize. So what's that probability? Armed. Clear on that. Okay, go. There you go. So exciting stuff here in the backyard. Props off. for this
For
test,
this test?
no propeller, which obviously you don't want to do too much of that.
No.
But we need to know if it's when it's going to kick that. When we kick it, it's actually going to props are going to start.
If it's going to go, yes. So propeller's off, and then I'm just going to
Arm it and put it into auto mode.
and see if it does it, and then I'm going to let go of the catapult, and then Richard's going to catch it, hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We might do it a couple of times at different tensions.
Yes.
Obviously, when we do the real one, it's all the way back down. But you know, if it starts when we're about here, then you know, you don't need to go all the way if you don't need to go. Yeah.
And I'll try and disarm it as quick as I can, because I don't really want it running without the propeller on.
Yeah. That's
Okay. Take off mode now, and I'll arm it. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay. Okay, take off. You all good at this?
Yeah. Ready.
Alright, get ready to set it off. 3, 2, 1. So disarm.
It can take a bit of a battering, this one. So
Yes, yes.
it was a bit of a bit underwhelming, wasn't it?
It kind of went. But it's got no thrust behind it, right? So
Okay, so it worked. So you want to try again? And I'll stand a lot closer.
you want to try again?
Yeah.
Where did I put my foot last?
Yeah, about there. About there.
Hang on. Wait, hang on. I'm in stabilize mode. Yep.
Okay, you good?
Not really, but yeah, I'll be alright.
Is that straight? Straightish?
I'll put 2 hands when I go to launch it.
Or should I just stay here then?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
So last time was too far away. It's the same spot taking off, right?
Yeah, I will do.
If I feel too close.
3, 2, 1.
Caught it!
There you go. So I just armed it as quick as I can. So there you go. Exciting stuff.
So it worked. We don't need to go any further back.
No, that's okay. Okay, there you go. Did you catch it?
Yeah, I did. It just literally dropped off the end.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah. So hopefully that doesn't happen on takeoff. Yeah. Yes. So here we are back inside, and we just noticed something.
We're just reviewing the footage. So initially we thought when we were outside, we thought, it's good, but I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't think it's quite as good as it could be.
No. Let's something. Who knows? We'll just show you.
Okay, zoom in.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfecto. Okay, so
if you watch the footage,
and then
this is ourselves.
takeoff mode. The wings are going upwards.
So far so good.
So it's an
That's a good turn.
Good turn. Yep.
We don't have props on at this point, do we? He's only doing a half.
He's nearly right there. So.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go. Hang on, we'll just zoom in. It goes.
Okay.
There.
So at that point
there. That's the point. We'll pause it. Yes. So there you go.
That point.
That point there.
That point there, right at the very top, was when the propeller engaged. So
there's not enough time for this plane to take off. It might be fine another kind of bungee setup or catapult setup, but not enough for this guy. We need that. Well, I mean, we normally when we take off, we set out at like about 50%.
Pretty close to it, yeah.
Pretty much 50% on the launch, which you've seen on the previous episodes. But
and then
yes,
engage the,
and
the
then once you punch it, then we would go to max for that last half leg.
Otherwise, it would take off the launcher.
Otherwise, in this case, just like this one, it just rockets into the ground. But that's not what we want.
A couple of times we've lost it, we damaged the prop as well.
Yes, it could. The propeller strike could whack on that there. It can't now. We've got those arms out there.
Yeah, but a lot of bad things happen when you don't go fast enough. So as Tim Allen always says, more power.
Yes. So there you go. So that's why we thought we'll change something. And
so what did we change?
We changed the parameter.
You just said you changed something, but what? What was this parameter you changed? You changed the one
that has a delay. We took off all delays and...
So there's no delay. So basically, you have it in auto mode, right?
That's the idea, yes.
Oh, sorry, takeoff mode.
Takeoff mode.
It's called
auto launch.
Takeoff in capitals. That's what it's
Takeoff
called.
in capitals, yes.
Okay, so you engage that.
I think auto launch is on, I know. Yes.
Okay, so takeoff mode, we're doing Audipilot.
Yes.
Okay, takeoff mode, flaps go up.
Yes.
Right? Ready for launch.
And then,
what
theory is that we...
Then it's you just leave your stick at neutral on your own transmitter. Okay, you stand there with the arm switch.
Yep.
You count, right?
You count
3, 2, 1,
launch.
Switch.
And then launch in, goes for it.
A second later you hit go.
And then we try and get the timing right.
And that's when you hit the launcher. That's what we're going with.
Because it could be, or is it 1, 2, 3 then launch?
Well, no.
Well, what are you doing 1, 2, 3?
No.
Because you go 1, 2, 3, 4 and then launch it.
No.
You can
doesn't sound right. You count down for rockets. It's a count.
Then it would be like T minus 1, 5.
You don't say T minus.
T minus 4.
You don't say T minus. It's just the first one.
Oh.
They go T minus 60 seconds.
There you
and
go.
then they count down and they go 3, 2, 1. That's when you
There you
flick
go.
it on the one.
Or maybe,
and then on the go a second later, that's when you hit the launcher. So that way the thrust will be up to about
comment below what you think we should do. Should it be 3, 2, 1? Maybe it's like a mini poll in the comments. Yes. Yes, so it'll be like...
or should it go 3, 2, 1, go, flick it?
Because it will be a second delay. See, what we're debating...
after that,
yes,
then you...
So what we're debating is because there'll be a
launch.
time before the flight controller can tell the motors to do it. There'll be a second at least in that time from going from there, and then there'll be a spool up time to get to 100%. So there you go.
We want about 50%.
We want about 50% when we kick it. Otherwise, if we kick it too much, interesting. So there you go. That's leave us your ideas in the comments.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are.
Okay, here we are.
Yes, we're back at the field, and what have we been doing since we saw each other in the last cut?
Lots of things. Lots of other projects.
Lots of other projects, but also mainly thinking about this one. So, what are we been doing? We've been waiting for the wind to...
The right conditions.
Right conditions, because...
We just need a bit of headwind.
Yes.
They're doing it at time.
Time,
So it's all about the count.
About the count 1, 2, is it on the 3, 2?
So 3, 2, flick arm, and then go and hit hit the kicker at the same time.
Okay.
So the prop's already going, you've got the tilt up, the flaps are going.
Yes.
And she's going in the air.
And then, so
the only thing you can do as a pilot at this point is obviously
you can change
once you go into the sky, you can change into another mode,
or you can
disarm it.
Yes.
So change into another mode and manually take over.
Yes.
Provided you're high enough altitude.
Yes.
And everything's gone right to that point. Otherwise, off.
Yeah, so theoretically what should happen is it should take off and then sail out that way for a little while and then rise to a height of what, 50 meters?
So it's like 200 meters climbing, right? And then rise to an altitude of 50 meters.
Yes.
Then circle, loiter above
around
us.
that spot until otherwise dictated by us.
And then hopefully come back and land. And they'll do that heaps of times to see if it works. And
fingers crossed we can get on the first go.
Yeah.
Well, what's the chances?
Fair chances.
Fair chance.
Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to do some top charging. Yeah,
we're going to do that.
Battery charging. All right, battery charging. All right, so here we are. We're going to do some field charging, just some last minute top charging for this lithium ion. So, yep, you can see the chemistry is lithium ion. So and it's a 4S, that's good. Current is 5 amps because it's 5,000 milliamp hours. I'm going to hit the start button. And it says it's 100%. So that means that we're good to go. And let's put it in the plane and go for it.
Just got the launcher all set up. Just waiting for maybe a little bit more wind, ideally. Oh, there's a bit there. There you go. And just plug this guy in. So he's disarmed. That's good. And then we've got to wait for some satellites to come in.
Yeah, that's good. Good sound.
Good tone. It's a good sign. Okay. Oh, well, we'll just wait for some satellites and then, yeah.
Get ready to send it.
Yeah, we'll just some more pre-arm checks and then we'll go for it.
Okay, exciting stuff.
Okay, so we've got GPS lock. We're sitting at 14 satellites. Okay, well, this is at stabilized mode, so we'll try that. Okay, just go all the way up.
Go all the way up.
Seems okay. You might ask why we're doing that. We're just checking to see if the propeller slipped, and it didn't slip, so we're good to go.
Okay.
So you want to check that takeoff function, right?
Okay. So
it would be the equivalent of this, right? So you go 3. Oh yeah, you check the VTX is turning. Yeah, VTX is working.
And the other way is that way.
We were talking about this guy, by the way. All the other mod cons, right? We're going to check the takeoff function, right? So when you enable takeoff function, the flaps should rise slightly.
Okay, here we go. Takeoff. Yeah, it's changed to takeoff.
Yeah, and it moved up slightly.
Change to takeoff mode. Yep. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? And so we're seeing its hopper, and then I go 3, and
on the 1.
On the 1.
And then on the go, you hit the button.
Okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1.
Seemed okay?
Yeah, is it nearly? It's like 3, 2, 1 and kick it. Okay, so that's the checks. And now we'll just do a little range test.
With the VTX.
With the VTX.
Which is that guy there.
You're good. What do you think about wind? Okay. You only really need to sit over there, really. Okay. Take this out?
Yeah. Good luck.
Okay, good luck.
Okay, so safety's off.
Safety's off. Okay, guys. You good?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if he yawed a bit, but you think he'll be alright?
No, he's alright, he's come back. He's come back.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Like you know what to do, go 3,
3, 2, 1.
Hit it.
Okay.
And then you know if you're going to flick it back down, right?
Yeah.
If you have to, just disarm it.
Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, 3, 2.
Good luck, Gary.
Thanks. 3, 2, 1, go! Thanks. 3, 2, 1, go! Ah. Ah.
All good?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Okay. So, yes, it hit the ground, but don't worry, we'll get it back in the air. And yeah, just need a bit of glue, I think.
Yeah.
But the propeller looks good, and nothing else is broken, so that's good.
So what do you think needs to be changed?
Yeah, video's coming through. I think maybe a bit more wind, I think. Okay, so first attempt didn't go so good. We knocked that off. So that's important, so I need a bit of glue.
That's no big deal.
And it looks like the wire got cut. So we'll have to rewire that. But the propeller looks okay, so that's something.
Yeah, you can only try. So what do you think we didn't need to do any adjustments with the with anything?
I just think we just need more wind. Don't you think when it came off the launcher fine, and then it just didn't quite have enough air?
I thought it was going to go.
Yeah. It was quite a good clean launch, eh?
Yep, yeah, it's been, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all we can do. We can just try again.
And we're back. Yes. Okay. So what have we learned, Richard? What has happened since that little
fateful day?
Fateful day where the plane came into crash. We've glued it up overnight.
That's the repairing.
Yes. So we glued the wingtip on the side there.
We did some soldering.
Did some soldering over here.
Where the propeller cut.
Yeah, where the
But
propeller
little,
chopped that off.
but little did we.
There, hang on.
But
that one there.
But little did we know that the damage was done.
Yes. So what happened since then?
So what happened was propeller cut cable.
Yes.
Cable blew battery.
Short circuit battery.
And also blew
ESC. So the ESC might need to be repaired. Oh, I
yeah,
don't think you can finish it.
We do need
replaced.
Definitely need to be replaced because
Yes.
there was a big flame about that size out the side of it.
Out the side of the ESC. So you don't want to see that sort of thing. It's a horrible thing to see, but these things do happen, and we just didn't have the film running at the time. But we can imagine.
You can use our imagination.
Yes, and that was horrible. Yes, and
but everything else checks out.
Yes, and if you want to know, we did use a smoke stopper beforehand to check to see that was all good, and that gave us a thumbs up. And then you did it, and then
not gave us a thumbs down. It gave us a thumbs down.
Yes, so there you go. That is truly horrific. The battery, the lithium-ion battery, says that it's been short circuited, so one cell is down, and yes, that will need to be replaced.
Yeah.
Unless you can think of some other way of, repairing like a dead cell.
Yeah.
There's more technical
for a
experts
lithium-ion
out there.
battery.
Yes, out there. Yes, give a little comment or helpful suggestions how we fix that or make sure that doesn't happen again. Yes, in the comments below. Yes, always helpful. Yes, there was always something to learn. And
that's
with
right.
the FPVs.
As with the smoke stop, I thought that would have been a bit more.
Yes.
But,
So
yeah.
there you go. There you go. There might be some other new trick out there.
Okay, so what? So we're talking about the automatic takeoff or autonomous takeoff.
Auto takeoff.
Auto
Yep.
takeoff.
Or it's just called takeoff on an Arduplane.
Okay, so what did you think of it up to this point? Obviously, we didn't quite get it going.
TKOFF.
You didn't get a flight takeoff.
No,
oh, you did
but
go off the
we
launch.
will be. Don't you worry. We will be sending this guy back into the air with audio takeoff.
Yes.
Yes,
It
we will
did.
get that. That will be achieved.
It did take off for a couple of seconds.
Yes, so in the episode you would have seen, we tried two different techniques of adjusting for the launcher. The first technique, we had it adjusted so it got, you flick the switch, it's in takeoff mode, it just sits there, nothing happens on the launcher. It just sits there, no propeller action or anything. And then as motion pushes it forward, then the propeller starts. But the problem we found was that it was kicking in too late, and that was the quickest settings that we could enable. It took, so many seconds, I don't know how many seconds, but a few seconds or milliseconds for the flight controller to enable that. Oh, it's notice that it's moved and then it will turn on. So
that's not fast enough.
That's not fast enough. So it had by the end of the launcher, which isn't fast enough for this particular aircraft.
Right. So what we did next was we changed it to a timing thing. So it was on the arm switch. So takeoff mode enabled, and then you go 3, 2, 1, arm it. Then the propeller starts spinning, and then hit the launcher catapult, and then it goes into the sky at full throttle. It came off the launcher.
Yes.
And then there wasn't quite enough airspeed, and then I don't think there was enough up.
Okay. Looking back
Flat.
at the footage.
But I mean, it did look flat. It didn't look like it was dipped or anything.
No.
So maybe we need to wait till either a windier day, or we need to modify the catapult in some way to be able to accommodate for that.
Yes. So if you've got any suggestions of any improvements on how to make the catapult better,
More reliable. So what's in that?
leave them in the comments below.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other people have suggested in the previous episode for the autonomous waypoint mission flight of this aircraft, suggestions like throwing it off the wingtip. That's a special technique.
That's right.
Throwing it overhead. You can't do overhead with this guy.
We did try.
We've tried that many times.
It goes up.
It goes
and
up,
then
and then
down.
it's just too heavy, and then boom, straight into the ground at full speed.
Yeah. You could throw off a cliff. By doing
And you
that
can't.
technique.
You can't. Just a normal hand launch.
You could throw it off a cliff. That would work.
Oh, off a cliff you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Provided you had a cliff. And
Yes.
Not a gentle slope. You'd
No.
want to be like a sheer drop.
Yes. Yes, there you go. So there you go.
So
we have
we've-
tried it that way as well, just having something like a block underneath the fuselage and then throwing it. But that didn't work either. So catapult.
It wasn't not
Not enough kick.
Well, not enough kick.
Maybe we needed to take up tennis or something, so we got a big right arm.
Crab claw.
Crab claw arm. There's nothing wrong with tennis. Great game. Just not a master at the tennis game.
We could do table tennis.
Table tennis.
Yeah.
Yes. So there you go. Lots to think about, and we'll jump on to the next section.
Okay. So what's the next section?
Okay. movie of the week is
Air Force One.
Yes.
With Harrison Ford.
yes,
Classic.
great movie that you should check out if you haven't seen it already. Great movie. Where do I start? Planes in it. Yeah,
President's in it, and President's cool as.
cool as because he is Harrison Ford.
I think he's ex-Navy SEAL in the film.
Yes,
So he
yes.
fights the bad guy.
Yes, so great guy.
Okay,
And
check
great
it out.
actor in this movie.
Check it out.
Okay, so that's movie of the week. And final thoughts for this episode, Richard.
We'll keep going with it.
Yes.
We have to obviously do a bit of rebuilding, rechecking, and overall systems check.
Yes. It did look like when we plugged in the FPV feed was coming in, the flight controller was chirping and making sound, so that's a good sign.
But at the same time, he's ignoring the clear flame that was coming out of the ESC at that point.
Yes.
So-
Just ignoring that with one eye
Yeah.
closed. So yes. Okay, so
So
yes.
yeah, we'll continue with it.
Okay.
We tend not to give up.
No, we'll keep going with it. Okay, so if you want
And
to see all those
suggestions would be great too.
yes, and if you want to, if you haven't seen the rest of the episodes, click the links above.
That's right, yeah. And we have to thank our sponsors.
Yes.
So thanks very much.
And most
check the
importantly-
links for them below.
Most importantly, thank you for tuning in.
That's
so
right.
we'll see each other next week. I'm Harry,
And I'm Richard.
and here we go. Then we will see each other in 3, 2, 1, go.
See you guys. See you next week.
See you then.